Once again, Destined to be Goblin goes international. Oh, wait, no, this is not an international episode. It's just international cookies from Famous Amos. Hello, goblins and goblinettes. Welcome back to another edition of Destined to be Goblin. Destined Goblin here. This is where I will try a food product of some kind, maybe something you didn't even know existed, and I will decide whether or not I should give it my Destined Goblin seal of approval. We have international cookies from Famous Amos. This is a new line of cookies that they are putting out now. They are called Wonders from the World. I found these in 4 varieties. I don't know if they come in any more than that, but I do have 4 of them here. These were not cheap. I want to say these were somewhere close to $5 per package. But when I picked these up, the grocery store had them 2 for 1 kind of deal. So I figured it was the right time to get them. We've got British salted caramel, and there is a little description on the back of each one of these. I'll get to when we go through the tasting. We've got Belgian chocolate. Then we've got Mediterranean hazelnut. And finally, we've got Philippine coconut. So, interesting. I think we're going to go ahead and start with the Philippine coconut because this is a white chocolate chip. So we'll do that while the palate is fresh. Although I do have Monster Mug loaded with some fresh cold milk here because what do I always say? If you have cookies, you have to have milk. These are 150 calories for 4 cookies. And the little description on this is very small writing. This says, these indulgent white chocolate chip cookies offer you a premium twist with delectably sweet coconut flakes sourced exclusively from the Philippines, where the lush island climate yields tender, flavorful fruit. Enriched with cocoa, this delicious mix will allow you to savor a unique experience. And it's kind of interesting that there is a little QR code on the back. You can scan that and you are able to get more information about the area where these come from. So I think that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and open these up and give these a shot. Okay, so as we usually see there from Famous Amos, we've got the bite-sized cookies, of course. That's pretty standard for Famous Amos cookies. I will say one thing. Famous Amos are my favorite cookie out of vending machines. These are the ones that you see most often in vending machines. And if I am looking for a sweet snack, a cookie snack, Famous Amos are usually the ones that I will go for. So this, again, is supposed to have white chocolate chips and coconut flakes in it. So these are the Philippine coconut. So let's give this a shot. Smells very chocolatey. Wow. Ooh. Supposedly these ingredients come from they're imported from these areas. So this is supposed to be real Philippine coconut in here. This is a very strong coconut flavor on this. This is good. You do get that white chocolate chip in there. You get a lot of chocolatey flavor behind it from the cocoa. They're very crunchy. Lots of coconut flavor. That is very good. I'm going to do a little dunk here on this one. Let's see how the cookie holds up to the milk. So we got a little dunk there. It looks like the cookie is fairly absorbent. It's got some of that milk in it. Holds up to the dunk test pretty good. It kept its crunch, kept its flavor. Very good. So you get a nice little resealable bag there. So these are very nice so far. All right, we're going to move over to Mediterranean hazelnut. I have said in some of my other videos, hazelnut is one of my favorite flavors of anything. So I'm looking forward to this one. Let me read this little description. To add a sophisticated touch to our timeless chocolate chip cookie, another one of my favorites, we select hazelnuts exclusively grown along the Mediterranean Sea, where the rich soil and mild climate produce the sweetest and most flavorful nuts. That sounds like I want to try these. Oh, that smells very nutty. So not just a chocolate chip cookie bag aroma, but you can definitely tell that there are a lot of hazelnuts in these. You get that aroma from them, very strong. So there's a good look at one of those chocolate chip cookies with Mediterranean hazelnuts in it. Here we go. Oh, that hazelnut flavor is very strong on this. It really comes through. Sushi's coming to check it out. He's kind of excited about these. These are some of my new favorite cookies. This is fantastic. Let's dunk another one of these here. Okay, got some milk on that. And it holds the milk very well. You can see that drop of milk being absorbed into the cookie there. So there we go. I almost wouldn't call this one a chocolate chip cookie. Obviously, it's got chocolate chips in it, so it is a chocolate chip cookie. But the predominant flavor in this is hazelnut. And to be honest with you, I don't know that the chocolate chips need to be there. This might actually even be better if it just had the hazelnuts in it. These are very good. Okay, Belgian chocolate. Some of the best chocolate in the world. The classic chocolate chip cookie you love gets an upgrade with ultra-smooth, delectable chocolate sourced exclusively from Belgium, the world's fine chocolate chip capital and home to the most acclaimed chocolatiers. So there we go. These are 140 calories for 4 cookies. It looks like they're all 4 cookies. And then the hazelnuts were 150 calories. Okay, so that smells more like a traditional bag of chocolate chip cookies. So this really doesn't have an extra ingredient in it other than the Belgian chocolate. So there is one of those chocolate chip cookies. Now, as I said, I've eaten a lot of Famous Amos cookies. My favorite snack out of a vending machine are bags of Famous Amos cookies. I will know if this tastes different from the regular chocolate chip cookie that they produce. It does. Oh, that chocolate is good. The chocolate's a bit more firm than in their regular cookie. Wow, that is good. All right, we're gonna dunk one of these. Let's see if I can pull that trick off again with getting that drop of milk to sort of absorb into the cookie. Look at that, it did it. That is fantastic. There's a lot of chocolate chips in this, a lot of chocolate chip flavor. This is very nearly a 4-star seal of approval. These are very good. I can't stress how good these are. All right, British salted caramel. That is the last one. Experience our delightful chocolate chip cookies with a wonderful combination of toffee and caramel bits, using British salted caramel to create the delicious sweet and salty experience popular in European bakeries. So there we go. These are 140 calories for 4 cookies. Oh, wow. The aroma on that. You get that caramel aroma, you get the toffee aroma coming off of that, plus you've got chocolate chips on these. All right, there's one of those cookies. You can see all of those things right there. Those toffee bits, the caramel chips, the chocolate chips. Wow, this could be good. The toffee is a little too crunchy on this. You crunch through the cookie, but then when you get those toffee bits, you crunch again, and it's a hard crunch through. Little bit softer toffee on this would definitely benefit these cookies. Yeah. It's almost like biting into a hard candy. Maybe the milk will help soften that up a little. Let's take a look there. There we go. There's that drop of milk being absorbed back in again. There we go. Yeah, the milk definitely helps with those toffee pieces, but it's almost a shock when you bite into some of that toffee because it's so hard. You're really not expecting that from the cookie. But good flavor. Lots of flavor from the toffee, lots of flavor of the caramel. The chocolate sort of takes a little bit of a back seat because of all the other flavors that are in there, but you do notice it's there. Yeah, if you've got fillings in your teeth, be careful with those because that toffee is very hard. All right, there we go. Famous Amos, Wonders from the World. This is a very, very, very strong 3-star seal of approval. Couple of little things there. Could have had a 4. As it stands, very strong 3. Okay, there we go. Once again, Famous Amos, Wonders of the World. Wonders from the World. 4 different varieties that I found. I'm not sure if there are any more or not. Mostly I've seen these for around $5 a bag. They are worth it. Definitely pick those up. That is a fantastic cookie. I love those a lot. So check those out while you can, and I will catch you next time.